apparently we're doing paddleboarding today. Woo! Bro, cheers. Incredible ride. So right now we're on the Cinta Costera in Panama City. Beautiful sunrise, and there's something very exciting that happens here every single Sunday morning, and hordes of people come out to attend every single week. Let's check it out. This road takes you all the way from Hilton to the end where I showed you the islands, the Amador. And every single Sunday morning, you have this happening. They shut down half of the entire highway to do this. Just allow people to ride, allow people to run. They let kids come out, and they literally shut down this entire lane from here all the way down to the Amador. We're going to take that ride today, and I'll show you how beautiful the sunrise is here while you ride. What you just saw that we rode by just now is one of maybe 3 races they have any given Sunday. And then they come back in and do some aerobics around this area. So by the time we ride all the way out there and come back, we're going to get some footage of that. So along here, you actually have a lot of bike rentals. You have people coming out to run. You have people on scooters, you have kids on their little bikes and trikes. It's a very family, fitness-oriented atmosphere here. And this initiative of just kind of shutting down the entire road could not be better. Every single Sunday morning. It's so cool to come out and see people in droves doing this, especially on a beautiful morning like this. You can't, come on. So they do bike rentals in different points along the Cinta Costera here that you can take and ride all the way out where we're going today. So thankfully, we could skip that process today as we have our own bikes and just head on down. And I'm accompanied by the one and only Bravo. He's also a Trinidadian, and he lives here in Panama and is absolutely loving it. He is historically a competitive cyclist, and things like this blew his mind when he first came to Panama. There's a gentleman by the name of Mike Phillips in Trinidad, who is also a competitive cycler for Trinidad. He does this in Diego Martin every Sunday morning as well. Views! No matter what age you are, no matter what color you are, no matter what gender you are, you can be all out here having fun. Casco view! Right folks, so that's the building project that I was on the top of at the end of the real estate video. And off he goes. Professional cyclist. I can't keep up. There he goes. Why am I singing? I have no breath. So I didn't bring my knee pads and my elbow pads today, so I probably shouldn't drop in there, but everybody who knows me on this channel knows what's going to happen. Shall we? I'm going to try that gap, even though I don't have pads on. I shouldn't, but I'm going to try. Yeah. Gracias. Stuck between two worlds there. Gracias. And off he goes again. In my defense, last night I woke up at around 12:30 with heavy diarrhea and almost throwing up. I guess because I ate some bad food yesterday. I'm definitely not at 100 right now. It's starting to affect me. Whew. Bye everybody. I'm starting to feel the effects of last night. A little bit of dehydration maybe. Okay, so speaking of events that they have going on out here, here's another one that I didn't expect to see here. Dragon boat racing. Pretty cool, something new to try. And then there's a couple more surprises I have for you, but you're gonna have to stay tuned to see. So this is the Biomuseo here in Panama. It has something to do with the Smithsonian research, I believe. Alright folks, so we're taking a little detour off of the Amador Causeway to show you something pretty cool. The world-renowned and quite controversial topic these days in the news. The nice and calm today, Panama Canal. So folks, the Panama Canal, Bridge of the Americas, and a huge container ship about to go through. So along the Amador here, this is actually going to be the next place here to blow up as a popular development area for real estate. There are two huge projects coming up here. So in Trinidad, they call this the Pink Pui. That is the Bridge of the Americas that takes you from the main city to the interior of the country. That's where all the fun really starts. That's where I live, over that side. And this jetty takes you on tours all the way out to the Isla Toboga, I think the Pearl Islands, which is off Panama City. Really nice blue crystal clear water. So what happens down on this end in the evening is that the entire strip comes alive with nightlife, and this is one of the places you kind of want to come to, which we'll probably revisit later on today and check out what the nightlife is like here. Sunsets here are sublime. Now, time for some refreshment. Yeah, I desperately need this. I am burnt out. Need those electrolytes. Apparently we're doing paddleboarding today, but I think it's full. There's so many people doing it that they don't have available boards. Okay, so I think we're not doing paddleboarding today. That's right. We got here not late, but too late to get an available board. We have to wait about an hour and a half, which I don't think we have. So we'll have to come earlier another time and get out there before the rush. I had no idea there was a rush to do paddleboarding here. Apparently it's a popular thing. Panama has so many things are popular. Such a following for every different little sport. It's incredible. We won't be doing this today, but it exists and we'll be coming back. So yeah folks, we just got to the end of the ride. No, not the end of the ride, but the furthest point from where we're going to be today. Yeah, we're gonna get something to bite on, have a little snack with me, and then we're gonna head back down to the city. It'll take us another 35 minutes to get there. So far we've done about 15 kilometers, so 15 back and you have a nice healthy 30 something. Not a bad morning, I'll say. One super yacht, two super yachts, no super yacht yet, coming soon. So this is one of the really cute restaurants on the waterfront here. I forgot to mention that there's a cruise ship complex over there and massive cruise ships coming. It's pretty new and I'll drop some footage here of one of those ships. But yeah, massive cruise ships coming here. So that's a zip line up there from point to point across the building. Yeah, so sometime this week I'm gonna go do that zip line up there with some more Trini friends that I have here. So this gym apparently is not open today, but this gym is free and it was built in dedication of the Panamanian icon Robert Duran, the boxer. Yeah, they just built this free gym. I don't know why it's closed today though, but they built this free gym for people to just come and use, free use. How wild is that? The fact that I'm on this fitness journey, I don't have to look for a gym when I'm here in the city. I could just come to this one. Oh, look at the doggy. Hola. Permiso, permiso. Gracias, buenos días. Straight up. Straight up. Dale. Oh, that was fun. What do we have here? Bomberos de Panama. Ah, there's a fire truck. Alright, so we finished the ride and we've come here for breakfast. I am done. The fact that I was laid out on a bathroom floor last night in a complete mess to taking a ride like that, I really felt it at the end, but really good ride. And we get to go back down to the Amador later to get the nightlife. It will shock you how vibrant down there is in the night. All hours of the night with kids and families and couples and lovers and really cool place. Bro, cheers. Incredible ride. Okay, so welcome to Amador in the evenings. This is the canal house that I showed you earlier, which was looking like a ghost town. Check how it looks now, especially at sunset. That is the jetty that we rode out on this morning. Pretty sweet atmosphere in the evening here. So the two projects that I know about that are building here are Cavarosa and I think the other one is Mantra. And then there's like a Radisson hotel over there. This area is about to be very developed, but with maintaining trees and park spaces and green spaces and so on. So that ship you just saw there used to be in Bocas del Toro and it was a party boat. Well, it still is a party boat, but they moved it from Bocas to Panama City now. And this is what it looks like. Yep, pretty wild. but pretty fun. All right, on to the rest of the Causeway Amador now. So this is where we were. The furthest point on the bikes this morning was here, but you can see it's a completely different vibe to this morning. Lots of families, kids, couples just chilling out, taking in the sunset. Yeah, very, very different atmosphere, but also very cool. Okay, so before it gets too noisy over there, let me tell you what this is as I'm approaching it. This is the strip of restaurants that's along the waterway here in the marina. So there's go-karting, a Ferris wheel, lots of things for the kids, lots of things for adults, and the list goes on. Not to mention lots of options for tasty treats in here, and even more restaurants. Uncertain as to why more people don't make content down here. I've been here maybe two hours so far just this evening, and I barely scratched the surface here. There's so much to capture here, so much. This is yet another place to rent bikes over here, but this is a different vibe, not like what we were doing this morning. It's bikes, trikes, just little caravans that you can pedal. It's a lot, like a lot. So I just spoke to the guy at the Airsoft thing, and he said it ranges between 15 and 30, and they give you a packet of, I guess, Airsoft pellets, and you shoot until you run out, pretty much. So I'll be checking that out. Okay, so we've moved out of the restaurant area and come out to the actual Amador itself, where everybody's riding around on their scooters and bikes and so on, and all the kids are running around, people with their pretty doggies. That's also one of the reasons I feel pretty safe here. Police presence everywhere. And I've been out here no short of 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the night, and still see kids running around and people doing their thing and people off in the dark, women by themselves. Yeah, and it feels pretty safe. I've never felt any kind of security threat or anything. It's pretty cool. And here happens to be one of the best nighttime views you can get of the modern city over there. The only thing I can see that can compete with it is on the rooftop over at Casco View, which I'll plug right here. I don't know who's drinking coffee at night, but it certainly smells good. this video could be easily 30-45 minutes long if I decided to capture everything. So either I'll have to do a part 2 or you have to come down and see for yourself. I recommend the latter. Alright folks, well, that's the end of this vlog. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good scope of what the Amador has to offer over here. It's a lot. Until the next vlog, which is coming up next week. So what I will ask of you is to please hit that like button, because it will help, a lot more people know what's happening in Panama and get to see things like this. Subscribe if you're into this kind of content and share it around. Let the world know that Panama isn't just a canal. There's so much more. So, until the next one, let's do this.